Hi, my name is Jake Sullivan, and my student ID is 01752941. I have not collaborated with any other person in making this video. So to begin, we're going to talk about hypothesis testing. And I'm going to assume that the Connecticut Board of Regents claim that 39% of Housatonic students are from Bridgeport is true. So now that we've said that, we're going to go show you my null and alternative hypothesis. And to do that, we're going to come into our StatCrunch. So from here, we're going to go into Applets, and then down to Hypothesis Test for Proportion, and click on that. Then we're going to come down here and hit From Data Table, and select the values in city, and for success rate we want 0.95, and now we're going to fill in for our hypothesis test our null and alternative values, hypothesis. So our null hypothesis is P equals 0.39, and our alternative hypothesis is P is unequal to 0.39. And right now we're saying unequal to and not greater than or less than because we're interested in any change, not specifically greater or less than. And we're going to keep this initial sample size of 30, and we'll see why in a second. So we're going to hit compute. And we see this here. We have, like I was saying, our sample size is 30 trials, and or not 30 trials, but 30 different cases in a run, and that's a good number because it meets our conditions that we need, which include our 10% condition, because 30 is obviously less than 10% of all students who go to Housatonic. It also meets our success-failure condition, because if we come here to our runs, we see that in this run we have all of the cities that that people come from in this trial. And I already counted this up, and we see 17 cases of people from Bridgeport. That means that our success are 17, our failures are 13, and the number of observations was again 30, which that also meets our success-failure condition, because both are at least 10. And it also meets our randomization condition because this program here in StatCrunch will randomize it for us. So now that we've done that, we're going to exit out of here, and I'm going to come here to Stat, and I'll hit Proportion Stats, one sample with summary. And we're just going to input our number of successes and number of observations that we were talking about. So for number of successes, 17 out of 30 observations. And we're going to come back down here to our hypothesis test for P and insert our null hypothesis, P equals 0.39, and P does not equal 0.39 for our alternative hypothesis. And we're going to come down here and we'll click on p-value plot so that we can see that too, because we're looking for our p-value. And we're going to hit compute. And now we see that our p-value is 0.047. Now, to me, that p-value seems small enough that I can reject the null hypothesis, and it is safe to say that most likely it is not 39% of students who are from Bridgeport that go to HCC. And I believe that's all that we had to talk about for today. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope that you were able to learn something from it. And thank you. Have a nice day.